So we're going to start off really basic stuff, and some of it is going to be like when you paint a painting, you start off with the big brush strokes and then we get detailed. So I'm going to deal with just getting grabbed by the wrist or being pulled somewhere. I'm going to do with one hand, two hands, I'm going to do different hands, and I'm going to show you how to break grips. It's a martial art dedicated to women's personal protection. Then there's a lot of guys out there that say, well, just teach women to fight like guys. That's not true. Because if you go in law enforcement and special ops and all that stuff, if there's a female or there's a smaller framed male, they get taught differently. Their role is differently. If there's a really big guy, the smaller person's usually going to get behind him, outflank him, get their legs. They're not going to sit there and face the guy. There's different tactics for each person. Right. So if you're a smaller framed individual or female and you're dealing with somebody much stronger than you, you need that. It might be that creepy guy that wants to hug you all the time or whatever. It might be the drunk guy at the bar. It might be whatever. So what we're going to do is he's going to put his hands on me for now, and you're going to have your hands here. All I'm going to do is the same side is going to clear it off your shoulder, and then the other hand goes behind, up high on the arm, on the tricep, right? As I circle, I'm going to bring it and hollow my body out, and I'm going to be right here. This is where I could run. So if the guy puts his hands on me, this is where I can run if I have to, and not be caught with, oh no, and then he's going to grab.
One of the biggest benefits is you feel way more comfortable going anywhere without, having a male, or you just notice a lot more things quicker. For example, if a guy tries to approach you, you can just do, hey, please don't do this. My muscle memory knows exactly what to do now, which is what really matters, especially for small girls like me.
I'm basically trying to give you concepts that allow you to disengage from an initial grab. I might have this, and she breaks that, and then I grab her hair, she's got to lock her body up. So that, then all of a sudden I grab her waist, she's got to get her hips back. These are things that combine depending on what they're doing. The idea of having these basics is you're pretty much set anywhere in front to be able to deal with it. If she was right there and I was here, she shouldn't stand up. I'm too close. If she stood up, I'm going to run over. She's better off falling back and kicking my knees. But there's a point right about here where she can get up, and now she can run, get to a weapon.
So I'm a mother of 2 girls, so it's good for me to know we're out a lot without my husband, so we protect ourselves.
If a stranger approaches you, you can be anyone you want to be as far as confidence. So, for example, if you walk with your shoulders caved in and your head down, people protect their heart, their feelings, they protect this way. People that are anxious, depressed, they're here. People that are confident, happy, they're open. So when a predator sees a woman walking out of her job, out of a place, into a parking lot, and she's kind of like down, they see her as timid. It's biological, it's instinctive. When you walk like that, you're a target, and then you're gonna get targeted as such. If you carry yourself with your shoulders up and your head up, it helps a lot.
I really enjoyed the floor work, where you're in a position where you're on the ground and you are beating someone off of you, instead of the normal just slapping the face, getting the eyes. You taught us things that were actually effective to put us in a better position overall. And the hair grabbing. Especially if you're in a cat fight, you're gonna get your hair grabbed, and we learned how to get out of a situation like that. I just felt it was so effective.
I think it was quite simple. I think it's just knowing the technique, but the actual doing, I think anyone can do it.
I make light of it, but when you're around the fields that I'm in, it's horrible what happens, and people, they always say the same thing. I thought it was never gonna be me.